5 years after it was first proposed, European Union lawmakers have given the green light to a world-first artificial intelligence law, clearing the last hurdle before its formal adoption. The legislation, which is set to take effect later this year, divides AI systems into 4 levels of risk, from minimal to unacceptable. The riskier an application, the more scrutiny it faces. Minimal risk systems such as content recommendation or spam filters will only face light rules such as revealing that they are powered by AI. The EU expects the vast majority of systems to fall into this category. Limited risk refers to the dangers associated with a lack of transparency in AI usage. The Act brings in certain requirements to guarantee that people are kept informed when needed. For example, when people use AI systems like chatbots, they should be informed that they're engaging with a machine. Tough requirements will be imposed on AI systems considered high risk, such as those used in critical infrastructure, in education, healthcare, law enforcement, or elections. These applications will have to be using high-quality data and provide clear user information. And some AI users will be banned altogether because they're considered to pose an unacceptable risk, such as systems that use biometric information to infer an individual's race, religion, or sexual orientation. For more on this, we are joined by Hajira Mariam, Amnesty Tech's media manager. Hajira, great to have you with us today on the program. So, first of all, what are the key points of the new legislation and what impact can they have?
Thank you so much for having me, Ludovica. Yeah, to begin with, it is quite unfortunate to see that how EU lawmakers have branded this as a very positive step and are even claiming this legislation to be human-centric. But at Amnesty International, with a coalition of other human rights groups, we don't think it is human rights centric at all. Um, as far as high risk systems are concerned, the legislation has actually failed to properly ban some of the most dangerous uses of AI, including systems that enable biometric mass surveillance and predictive policing systems. There is a glaring loophole for developers to exempt themselves from obligation for high risk AI systems as well. And there is a massive exemption for law enforcement and migration authorities from important public transparency requirements as well. What we have observed is that the EU lawmakers unfortunately have fallen under the influence of law enforcement and tech companies at this point.
Right. And Hajira, how do you think this can be done better? What can be enforced, perhaps in a global effort?
Well, when we are speaking about global effort, we also have to see that the entire AI regulation debate is being dominated by a lot of global north countries at this point. There is the US, there is the UK, and now, of course, the EU with binding legislation through the AI Act. It is important that when lawmakers and governments are deciding to pursue AI regulation as such, they should listen to civil society groups, including Amnesty International, including Access Now, and many other on the ground. They should especially also listen to marginalized communities. And I think this was a massive gap in the AI Act as well. People who have been impacted by AI systems were not listened to or were not even considered to be listened to. We all know what happened during the Dutch child welfare benefit scandal. Thousands of people were scrutinized due to a faulty AI system. They fell into debt, and even till now, they have not received any remedy. And then at the same time, lawmakers should also think about being more transparent with these systems, which AI Act actually does not pursue at all. And they also have to think about how they can provide remedy to impacted communities.
Really, really interesting. Hajira Mariam, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you so much.